All right, YouTube. Two in a row. I'm coming back with it. So, yesterday I posted a video about Candace Owens and how I felt like her approach, you know, to reaching the black community could use a little help. And so, obviously, everyone and their mom knows about her little back and forth with Cardi B, and she goes back and forth with Cardi B a lot. And, here's the thing, I like Candace Owens, and, I don't think anybody really, can refute many of the arguments that she's made because here's the thing, Candace Owens is not the first black Republican to say the things that she says. She just has learned to leverage social platforms in a way that can get the messaging out there and gravitate to those who can agree with it. But even still, her approach has always left her segment very limited. And a lot of the people that follow me on LinkedIn follow Candace. They like, people who use their minds independently, and that's just not limited to Candace Owens. But one of the things, and I've said it even today, is Candace needs to stop beefing with people like Cardi B. Okay? These are totally different league women we are talking about. For what it's worth, Cardi B is an artist. She gets paid to do all the things that she is willing to do for that money. Okay? So there's that, and I don't have any comments about Cardi B outside of that. She's doing her thing, how she does it. I don't agree with it. I think when she first started off, I could admire her story, but I think, because she has the impact that she does have, with a variety of different people, even though she does not limit her music to just, she says that her music is not for kids, but it doesn't negate the fact that kids are TikToking her and dancing to her music all the same, and she likes that. And that gives her more promotions. But Candace going back and forth with an artist with that type of mindset, that is a complete different mindset than hers, I feel like it's a waste of time, and it also diminishes her credibility in a way because yes, you are saying the things that maybe some people need to hear, but going on the attack, because I covered the Cardi B Grammys thing, I was not impressed with the performance, and what I did was ask questions like, why is it that the mainstream industry choose to project our black women like this constantly? They could be the dopest lyricists, and once the industry gets their hands on them, now they this twerking, you know, you know, whatever desire sexualized object, that's singing about their body parts, because now, somebody has basically robbed them of the story that they could be telling. And I just feel like, there's a time, place, and manner for things. Candace is talking about running for president, and, as you think about making moves like that, and even if it's not 2024, if it's down the line, you really have to think about how you reach people and how your words impact people, and their perception of you. And even as a black conservative, I can say that, this criticism is not out of any type of jealousy or hate, but you really need to think about how you are reaching the black community and figure out ways to reconnect with the community in a way that's not attacking. Let's suppose that, liberal blacks do have a enslaved mindset, and maybe they are not aware of it or they don't feel that way. It is, I think that black conservatives need to do a better job at not calling them slaves or whatever like that, just because they think differently than us. And just as much as black liberals shouldn't be going with the Uncle Tom, which is completely ignorant for a variety of different reasons. And the token thing, we all think differently, but at the end of the day, I think we all want the same thing, which is, opportunity for the black segment of America, and we want progress, you know? And I don't think that we're not far off from that if we learn how to collectively own the narrative of the black segment like so many other segments in this country has done, and then move forward with reasonable dialogue, bringing conservative blacks and liberal blacks to the table and understanding where our crossroads are in ideology, where we can actually do things together to move things forward. So with Candace, hopefully she will, kind of, branch away from these Cardi B beefs. Like I said, they're just not productive. They're not going to really do much, in terms of longevity of her base as well, because I'm not the only person that is like, you're a little beyond doing this and you're starting to look like you're doing it for clout. And that's kind of where I've been at with Cardi or with Candace and this Cardi thing is there's no way that you just got this much time to go in on this woman like this unless you're doing it for clout. And because Cardi's going to respond to you particularly, that it's just easy bait and it's easy clout. And you're not going to be able to run on Cardi forever. So hopefully, Candace, you can, readjust your message a little bit. And, I think everybody wants you to be this truth bomber. But I think it would better serve you just to be a truth teller. Just tell it like it is. Tell it like it is and be sensitive to the individuals that you are talking about and you're talking to.